What's going on, everybody? KingofDragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Hasbro Star Wars Black Series Guardians of Evil 4-pack, the Senate Guard. Now, this is a 4-pack, so you do get the Senate Guard, the Imperial Royal Guard, the Shadow Guard, and the Praetorian Guard all in one. But today we're just going to be focusing on the Senate Guard. So what I'm going to do now is take a little break, get these guys off screen so we can focus on the Senate Guard. So sit tight, everyone. So here we have the Senate Guard posing out of the packaging. Before we get onto the figure, let's actually take a look at his accessories. He does come with two accessories. The first one being this nice rifle that he comes with. I really do like the sculpt on it. It has a lot of nice little details right here in the barrel all the way down. You can see it even has a little trigger guard, although it is filled in, it's not separated, so that's a little disappointing, but he's not meant to actually be holding this like an actual rifle. He can, but he's not meant to do it, but really like that. And you can see the strap does have some texturing right here. Even has a little plastic clip. I just imagine this in full scale if you were to unclip it. But yeah, he does come with this nice rifle. And then underneath his robe, cape, he does come with this little blaster. I have noticed that it really doesn't fit in this hand all too well, and it might actually be designed for his left arm, although let's get everything out of the way. Maybe? I don't know. It doesn't look like either hand is designed to hold this little teeny blaster, but he does come with it. So that's pretty nice. And let's actually get a look at his detail here really fast, because there's a lot of detail on him. However, just based on his design, a lot of it does get hidden. As you can see, he's just garbed in this really nice blue robe, and it looks pretty good. Although not my favorite color, it still looks nice, and it's already fraying right here at the bottom, which I'll have to fix that. But let's actually take a look at his helmet first. Now, there are two versions of the Senate Guard helmet. This is actually the enclosed visor, which I don't think it was actually seen in a movie. I think it was seen in Rebels, or Clone Wars, but not in a movie, so that is a little interesting, but I do like the fact that it is a closed-off visor. I didn't care much for the open-face visor. And it's done in this really nice, shiny plastic. And then if we lift up his robes, you can see there's quite a bit of details right here in his torso. You can see he is wearing some armor, which looks really nice. And you can actually see the different colors, with the blue being the glossy blue being his armor, and the less glossy blue being his clothing. And I say less glossy because the armor is pretty glossy, and the plastic itself in general is a little glossy. So there is that. We go on to his boots, which are actually thigh-high boots, but you can see they do have these little clips here. So I do like that. And just in general, he does look really nice. It's just a little sad that all that detail gets hidden by his robe, and if you don't notice it right away, you do when I do that. That's actually how the robe looks when it's not tucked away. I mean, his arms are down right now, and it's just really, really massive, and it's not really properly aligned. You can align it by moving it around, but it's still a pretty bulky garb. And to get it to sit right, you do have to kind of tuck it under his arm like this. Pull some of it across like that, and then bring his arm back down. So it actually looks like it's sitting flush, and this is actually pretty much how he came out of packaging and how I'm probably going to have mine displayed. I do like the fact that he does come with this rifle. Moving on to his articulation, it is the standard Black Series, although for obvious reasons his head is not going to be able to hinge up and down, although you can feel that hinge. It can turn left and right, which works pretty well, but for what it is, he's not going to be turning at the head much. Arms are on a ball joint. They do go out to about that far. They do a full 360. They spin at the elbow, single jointed in the elbow. They spin and have a vertical hinge for the hand, which is pretty good, especially because this one does have a gun. He does have a torso joint, which works pretty well going forward and back. We do get some slight side to side, and it does swivel. No swivel at the waist because it's done right here, but we do get his legs going forward that far, back that far, out that far, which it's okay. He's not meant to be in kung fu poses, so I guess I can let it slide. He does have double joints in the knee. This joint is stuck, actually. I don't know if you can see that, but it's not really locking properly, and this one moves just fine, but he is double jointed in the knee, has a hinge in the foot, and then he does have forward-facing pin for rocker ankle. So all the articulation you'd expect from the Black Series is on this figure. So what I'm going to do now is get him posed, bring out the rest of the Guardians of Evil, and then we'll finish off his review with my final thoughts. So sit tight, everyone. So here we have the Senate Guard posed for my final thoughts. Overall, I really do like this set. If I could have one gripe about it, it would be that essentially we're getting 3 of the exact same figure with the exception of one head sculpt and the weapons. The Senate Guard, Royal Guard, and Shadow Guard all use the same body, torso, everything. So essentially you're buying 3 out of the 4 are the same. So keep that in mind when picking up the set, but I am happy that I have this set. I really just wanted the Praetorian Guard and the Shadow Guard, but the Royal Guard is a nice set and is a nice piece, and the Senate Guard looks cool, so I just don't have an episode 1 display for him, so he's just going to be in limbo for right now. I do like the set, and it does cost you about $80 at GameStop, which is a lot of money to pay when that's essentially $20 a figure. If you can find this set and you can justify paying for the same figure 3 times, I really recommend you pick this set up, especially if you're a Star Wars fan or you need the Praetorian Guard or any of these guys to finish your collection. With that being said, guys, I'm King of Dragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go check out all my other action figure reviews. All my Star Wars reviews are up, so check those out while you're at it. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments and I'll do my best to add it to my collection. And until next time, guys, I'm King of Dragons 5000, and I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.